Hello and welcome to the channel. My name's ESG and today I thought it would be fun to see if I could battle plan as Germany in Hearts of Iron 4 Gotterdammerung. So I'm going to take you through the build here, and the battle planning part is going to be quite easy. I've done a bunch of playthroughs practicing this, and since we're battle planning, there's going to be a few key things that I'm going to be doing with the build to produce more equipment, because without micro, you're going to go through equipment very quickly. To start off here, we're going to be building civilian factories in these areas, the two dam areas first, and then this 80% area last. Let's go ahead and research with Daimler-Benz because the research bonus, and I want to upgrade Daimler-Benz so we can produce a lot of tank. We're going to go down to Reichsleiter Todd. Pause when you get 150 political power and go ahead for free trade. We can go war economy. And the next political power buy is going to be Ludwig. Always go war economy before you pick him up though. You'll get more civs out of war economy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick up army drill expert here just to grind some more army experience. Okay, now we have all of our economic tree badges. Now we're going to race down to the extra research slot. So we've already completed Flammpanzer. Now let's go for the military engineering vehicle. We also have available the organization of Todd Construction Company. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up, and then we're going to build mills in southern Germany. Okay, I chose Hermann Göring next so that we could start grinding air XP. Fritz Todd's industrial plan questioned. What I do at this point is I go with Albert Speer. Okay, after expanding the Luftwaffe, we're going to go down to dive bombers. Okay, we've received our military engineering vehicle. Just go ahead and put that into production. Okay, so we just picked up dive bombers. Now let's go ahead and go for Goebbels. What we need to do is apply the bonus that we received from dive bombers. So we're simply going to switch off that research slot, and then we're going to apply the bonus that we received from dive bombers. So we have cryptology now. We'll go ahead and decrypt the United Kingdom. They're going to have most of the air power early. So we'll go ahead for Anschluss next. Okay, we just received the basic medium chassis, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to save a lot of army XP from Flammpanzer. So I'm going to research improved equipment conversion next. That's going to be important later. Note that this is going to cost army XP, but for your first upgrade with the flame support company, all of a sudden it won't cost you any XP to design this tank. So we're going to go with more of a higher reliability tank, because we're just battle planning, but this is only 60% reliability, but this is what we're going to start with for Flammpanzer. Okay, next we'll take that flame support company design, and we're going to put the cheapest gun on it, which is the heavy machine gun. And we'll go ahead and save that. And then we're going to go ahead and put this tank into production. So we're going to put this tank into production with Daimler-Benz on the top, Henschel on the bottom. And we're going to be kicking out about 40 of these until we make a new design, and then we'll convert from stockpile. Okay, after Anschluss, we're going to rush down to Fate of Czechoslovakia. And we've maxed out on air XP. Let's go ahead and start down the middle air doctrine here. And the main point here is we want to get the ground support bonuses. Okay, we picked up reassert Eastern claims. Now let's go ahead for develop modern maneuver warfare. Wow, this was a really good Spain. Spain's still hanging on, and we're still grinding down here in the south. I've never seen such a good Spain before. And this is going to be a module that we're going to need on the tank for the Battle of France and Poland. The soft attack is 35. So as you can see, we're buffing the soft attack there with Henschel. So I'm going to go ahead and put the top MIO as Henschel and the bottom one as Henschel so that we start gaining funds in Henschel to buff the soft attack. We'll immediately convert this from stockpile. So this is going to be the first iteration of the fighter design, and then we'll add self-sealing fuel tanks, and the self-sealing fuel tanks cost 1 rubber. So we're going to convert this design from stockpile, and that's going to save us big on rubber. Okay, after industrial expansion, we're now producing the plane and the tank. So let's get some production efficiency cap from workers' rights. So a good research to get is the engineer company, 10% breakthrough, as well as 10% defense. We're also going to go field hospitals. So if you want to know which planes are your converts, just go ahead and look at the air defense. So the ones with the self-sealing are going to have 6 more air defense. All right, it's almost time for war, and this is the tank build that we're going to go with. So we're almost to war. I've deployed all my air wings and I trained them up as much as I could. Definitely stopped training before war. And my panzer divisions have some XP on them, but not as much as I would have liked, but it's okay. So we'll go ahead and declare and we'll go. So we'll micro a little bit here, just because they're not taking out that pocket. But there's Poland. You know, that took 11 days. One thing you want to make sure to do is cut off all access to these two areas, and that's actually going to increase supply. To make this even easier, I'm going to take all of these air wings and just put them on Guderian, and the AI general will micro them around. We went around Maginot. Now I'm just going to go war with the USSR. And boom, there's Belgium. There's Luxembourg. And there's the Battle of France for you. Okay, now we're just going to line up against the USSR. All right, we'll declare war on the USSR. So what we're going to do is just sit here and wait for the infrastructure to come in and just build up infrastructure behind our battle plan. And you can see that we're burning through a lot of equipment here, particularly support equipment. That's why I built up so much. And when you get into these situations, it's kind of good to just go ahead and micro a little bit. So I'm cheating a little bit and we're out of manpower. We'll go up to extensive conscription. So we're starting to run out of tanks, so I'm going to go ahead and delete 2 of these divisions because a full division is way better than a half supplied one. Okay, and this area right here is pretty annoying. And at this point, I'm going to let all my allies in just to make it easier, since we're going the lazy way here. The line is getting quite stretched, and they will give us some reinforcements. Medium tank is almost caught up here, so I'm pretty happy about that. See, we have our first collab off on Russia. Let's just go like 1 collab is fine. So putting all these spies around will decrease the enemy's battle plan. Okay, Moscow has fallen. Oh, I forgot to click campaign instructions against the Soviet Union. That probably would have helped out quite a bit. Just in the nick of time. Okay, so we will take this out easily. Uh-oh, fall of Rome. Okay, so they landed down here too. So I will have to do a little bit of micro so that we don't die before Barbarossa is over with. So I think what I'm going to just do at this point is just like do like stuff like that just to get this over with. So we just kind of like steer them in the right direction. Boom. Oh, we're getting speed bumps. Is it going to go? Oh, there it is. Nice. All right, we did it. We were just going to make everyone incredibly upset at me, and I'm going to take all of the Soviet Union for myself, their navy, everything. April 4th, 1942. I did have to micro at the end. Germany battle plan. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do, please consider leaving me a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.